You're strong and can fly. That's like the mid-sized sedan of superpowers.
Go ahead and throw that shit at me. It don't even hurt.
Invincible VS takes its iconic casts of heroes and villains, tossing them into a frenetic 3v3 tag fighter with combo breakers and hijinks, gore on par with Mortal Kombat. However, as Rex so eloquently puts it in his intro quip against Bulletproof, flight and super strength are just kind of the basic in superhero terms, and that was one of my fears coming onto Invincible VS. A lot of the movesets and special moves kind of just look like advancing punch, advancing strike, rising strike, falling strike. However, on the heels of a riveting season 4 finale, and after some time with the Invincible VS beta, Hark Angels, Hark Ye, Hark the apparel is coming, for today is Invincible VS Day. So we're going to reflect on the top 5 moments of the Invincible VS learning experience. What are you in store for when you learn Invincible VS? Find out right now on Gruster's Jangus Files Invincible VS Edition.
I remember you, the annoying one who won't stop yapping.
Viltrumites are fucking crazy. I mean, what the fuck, dog? They just want to kill everybody. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess they don't want to kill everybody. They just want to either enslave / or impregnate everybody. That's equally as crazy as killing everybody, I would have to say. You got some pretty good Viltrumites here in Invincible VS. Although not all have been touched with mortal hands in the beta, from my experience, but look forward to more on their arrivals today. How do you beat Viltrumites? Easy, you don't, you just die. If you see that they have Omni-Man, you're just gonna die. If you see that they have Thula, it's fucking hair, man. How do you deal with that fucking hair? Some fucked up shit, man. Fuck the Viltrumites. Maybe I'll play in this, I don't know, she seems kinda cool. Invincible VS takes leanings from its Killer Instinct origins and has a very unique kind of combo extension system. The tags aren't quite active tags in the more modern sense where you can call an assist and then just be tagging whenever you want, giving all the good sandwiches. However, pretty much any time you get a combo started off of virtually anything from what I can tell, you can just tag in that shit. You can just tag in whoever you want. You just tag them in and be like, hey, I'm gonna tag in, boy. I'm tagging you in. And then that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Like, look at this shit. You just kill someone. If you just tag someone in, you just kill someone. That's kind of crazy. Why can you just do that? Well, we're gonna find out at number 3. So, shh, hold your horses.
Bring in the heat. Roll out the Rex carpet.
So naturally, with pretty much every character being able to touch of death off of any attack because of the tag system, there had to be a very strong breaker system as well. And it comes in 2 forms. First, you got your classic kind of break in which you use up one of your assist's health resource, or it becomes purple health instead, in exchange for breaking any combo and losing the assist for that cooldown. And that, that's pretty much your safe way of just like, all right, I need to break this combo. Sorry, Monster Girl, you got to give me some heals. However, the more intricate way and the real way that this game seems to be based around is the classic combo breaker, in which someone decides to tag you in. They say, hey, I'm gonna hit you with this tag, and you say, no, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna press these buttons. whatever buttons are correct for your controller. You figure that out yourself. That's not what this video is for. Shush. The feint is just juicy, right? Like it pretty much just turns every scenario in which you get hit into a possible 50-50. In which, okay, at what point are they going to tag in this combo, and are they going to just tag regular, or are they going to tag feint? There's also a tag, or like a tag heavy that kind of, you know, delays switches up the timing, but just, you know, just off the tool load, like, what do? do you call out the tag, or do you not call out the tag because they're gonna feint, right? It's crazy. Whenever armor is prominent in the fighting game, you get two visceral reactions. Fuck yes or fuck no. And Invincible Versus is honestly a mix between the two. There are just so many armored moves and somewhat armored characters that it's like shit gets kind of wild. Battle Beast lunging, Alan goading you on, Monster Girl big ol' arms. So it can definitely be overwhelming at first. It doesn't really feel like there are that many universal options to defeat armor, where it's like, you know, one size fit all button like a crouching heavy anti-air. But luckily, every boost move will break armor. But that brings us to the other half of the issue, which is boost move spam. The combo meter definitely is interesting in having to route and be careful so that you don't pop too early and you can get the best extension. But at the same time, because EX moves will keep the combo from crossing over, you get a lot of like spam at the end of the combos where it's just kind of looping the same shit and for like what feels like forever, even though it's just a couple seconds. So I know they're looking to address that, so hopefully with this full day release later we see what things have changed in the realm of armor and boosts.
I'll make you regret this.
Coming at you! Coming at you! Heads up!
Try again, human.
And finally, we've got rage quits. On the eve of any new fighting game, especially one that's got its reach from an already existing IP, there is much ado about rage quit. By golly Django Krang Parsegian, this was Nelly. I don't know if I don't want to take any shots towards any communities, but I don't know. It seems, looking at who is latching on most to this game, the areas they're coming from, it makes sense that the game would have a lot of rage quits, and hopefully that shit fixes on release, at least in terms of what like is, you know, punishment in game, what is sort of prohibiting this type of behavior, but also from the people. Like, it's gonna take, you know, a couple weeks at least for the initial approach to wean off, but hopefully people aren't the community behind this game doesn't it just becomes fun. It's like why you gotta be why you gotta be doing this, right? Like, look at this guy, right? Why'd you rage quit here, dude? I asked this person, I said, why'd you rage quit? And they sent me a message back and said that they had sex in the same house that Barbara Walters did. So I asked them if that means they had sex with Barbara Walters, and he said that's none of your business. I guess they're right. Alright, we'll see you next time. That butter got that old terrain. I didn't even know I needed butter on that sourdough toast, but I did, and it tasted even better than most because I need a little slice of the creatine goo. I miss the creatine twins every day, it's true. Rest in peace, Jonas Creatine, it's true.